When we stand looking at that bridge, we shouldn't just see the bridge. That is an historic pathway. What you don't see there is that that is exactly the place where George Washington and the defeated army after the Battle of Brooklyn escaped in the night across the East River, an almost impossible feat, saving the entire army to fight again not just another day, but for the next 7 years in the Revolutionary War. One of the most important events in all of American history took place right there. Now, if this were a national park commemorating that momentous turning point, would we allow an 18-story building to be built there strictly for commercial purposes? No, of course not.
The idea that this project has gotten as far as it has is absurd. The bridge is a national treasure. It is an emblem of a big part of our story as a people, and it ought to be defended and guaranteed against any kind of intrusion on its majesty by people from every part of the country, indeed every part of the world.
So we want to put an 18-story building, that's a building almost as tall as that tower, right beside the tower. So that, for example, if that building were here now, you wouldn't see the tower. And if you were on the bridge, this thing would be crowding you. Would we build an 18-story building beside the Washington Monument? No. Would we build an 18-story building beside the Statue of Liberty? No, of course not. Nor should we build an 18-story building beside this tower. That space should be left empty.
We have got to maintain our standards and stand up for the preservation of historic sites and historic monuments, to remind people that some things come ahead of materialistic gain. And this matters to all of us who care about these two great cities on either side of the river, and all of us who care about the history of our country.